Hello Sagittarius, welcome to Quarter.moon.tarot. Let's start your reading. First, let me just get my cards in order. Okay. Okay, so let's get started, Sagittarius. We're doing a past, present, future. Let's see what you have in your reading today. We will start by getting a card for the past. So, you have this card which says you're on the right path. So, something you began in the past, Sagittarius, it's been the right thing for you to do. Let's explore this a little and see. What was the path you've been walking on, Sagittarius? You have release. This is the death card, endings and beginnings. So you stopped doing something. Maybe, the very act of stopping something and moving on to something new was the best thing you could have done for yourself. So you're starting a new journey for yourself with the dreamer. You've left something completely behind. You knew that that was not the right thing for you, and you have taken the right decision about it, leaving it behind and moving on. What is it that you've left behind? Queen of Wands, strength, Queen of Pentacles. I think you've left a relationship behind, with a lady who's elder to you. It's taken a toll on you dealing with this person, but I feel with these cards that you realize that it's best, there's nothing you are going to get out of that relationship, and you have given that up. Maybe you've given it up energetically more than physically, but you have made up your mind that this is a relationship. Maybe you've been working on it for a long time. It's been with you in life for a long time, but it's, despite all your efforts, things have really not been, things have never really worked out between you and this lady. So you've realized that I'm not putting any more energy into this relationship, and you're moving away, though it's with a little heavy heart, but you realize that there's only this much you can do, and now you need to move away from the relationship. Stop giving it any energy completely. In the present, what do you have? You have take your time making this decision. So in the past, you have at a certain level made a decision that I cannot continue with that relationship. It's not giving me anything, and it's not something which is where you feel reciprocated either. So now, though you've moved away, you felt that you should be moving away, but the final decision, like I said, energy level, probably you've decided you're not going to, but at the physical level, let's see what this is saying. You have the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about taking decisions which are in your best interest, which make you feel good, which make you feel happy about yourself. You don't want to compromise, Sagittarius. You don't want to, you want to look and feel good in your own eyes, right? And also, if it's a relationship where you feel that even publicly it really has a very poor impression, you don't want to come across as a person who's always dealing with a relationship which always puts you in poor light, even in public or in front of other people, right? And we have the King of Swords here. So this is your thought pattern. What you are thinking is, you're quite right in thinking the way you are. Three of Pentacles here. So if you feel, that this is the relationship which does not serve you at all in any positive manner, it's best that, you do things which make you happy. You need to put yourself as a priority vis-a-vis this relationship, and put in your effort in doing and cultivating something which makes you happy. Take your time away from that and put it into something which helps you build something for yourself, which gives you peace of mind, which you also feel happy that yes, I'm taking the right decision for myself, because he's intelligent and he's got very sound judgment. So the way you are looking at this, you are on track. But yes, it says that take your time making this decision. Do consider all these about primarily how you look at yourself and how you view yourself. It should be in a good, positive, healthy light, and see what you can do for yourself, which adds to you, rather than investing time and energy in something which takes away everything from you. Okay, so communicate clearly with yourself also, right, with this, and be a little more objective and unbiased. See, you've got pentacle cards and you've got sword cards. So keep emotions aside. There are no emotions and cup cards over here. So communicate clearly, weigh the pros and cons, analyze everything for yourself, how it is working for you, not working for you, then take a decision based on what works. What's coming up for you, what's in the future, okay? So based on all of that, you will take your time to make a decision. Think of all these things clearly. It has to be a very practical, logical approach, okay? And what's coming up for you? Admit the truth to yourself and act accordingly. So take your time to make the decision and be truthful and honest with yourself and act accordingly. Let's see what this is about. You've got the Six of Wands. So this is a card of success. See, when you are going to be honest and truthful to yourself about what works for you, what doesn't work for you, you will feel that sense of success and accomplishment that you are taking the best decision for yourself. You need to make a choice. Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Don't be confused. Once you decide, don't go back on it. And you also know intuitively what is it that you want from here, right? Avoid being, with the Two of Pentacles, avoid this tightrope walk. Don't try and you need to be truthful with yourself whether you would want to continue balancing this relationship, being, walking on a tightrope, that too on a rough sea, and on top of that balancing something else also. Look at the amount of focus and concentration you need to keep everything going. You think that if it is worth it, is it not worth it? Are you willing to do all those things? So take this into account before you decide. Admit the truth to yourself. If you feel happy balancing all of this and you would want to give it another try, that call is yours. If you intuitively are guided that maybe yes, it is right to distance myself, but should I continue with the relationship for a little while, that's also fine. But whatever it is, you need to be happy with the decision you are taking based on what works for you and what suits you. Okay, let me get you a card which could be your challenge or your block. See, your challenge is that you're not looking at your happiness, you're not looking at your joy, you are not being clear with yourself, you are a little confused with the Two of Pentacles over here. And what's your guidance? You have the Knight of Pentacles. See, whenever you are deciding, it would be a good idea to take into account the long-term repercussions of whatever you are doing, as well as seeing how long can you continue with this kind of a balancing act. You need to plan this carefully a little. It's not about reaching a conclusion quickly, because that's why it says take your time to make this decision with the Knight of Pentacles. You need to see what are the possible ramifications of disconnecting completely. What is your best way forward? You have the Two of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. See, you need to look at a new way of handling this relationship. You yourself are a little confused about giving up this relationship completely. So your guidance is that look at a new way of dealing and working with this relationship. What is a good way to look at it? Let's get some guidance for you. Check with your emotions. There is an opportunity coming for you. Okay, and it could also be some of you could be shifting your home as well, which allows you to create the distance between you and this person, and thereby you have the relationship, yet you'll be able to do something but on a happy note. So there is a happy change coming for you, no doubt about that, which will allow you to get that breather from this relationship, do whatever you are required to do for this relationship, as well as get that distance also. So there is an opportunity coming for you, Sagittarius. You need to take control of that opportunity. You need to, the moment the opportunity comes, be quick to act on it in your favor, and you'll be able to get a balance between you as well as this relationship. So of course you do want to create the distance, that is fine, but a total disconnection is really not on the cards. It says that there is an opportunity coming. Work with that opportunity in a very practical and in a very feasible manner, so that the relationship also continues in a new form, and yet you also get the distance. What's your outcome? You have the Two of Swords. Right now you probably cannot see this opportunity coming. It is going to come up in a few days time, but this is not the time to take a decision about disconnecting. That is not really what you should be doing at this point in time. It's not as per the universal plan. Okay, so be with it, but there is an opportunity coming which will help you create a distance as per your wishes and desires. You have the upper hand in this. So see, what is the best way of dealing with this, and a new approach of staying connected with this and keeping a distance as well with this. Okay, so with that, Sagittarius, I wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.